What up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a cooking vlog of sorts. What I'm going to be doing is, or what I'm going to be making is a sirloin steak. I love my steaks, so I'm going to be attempting to make a sirloin steak, and to go along with it I'm going to have a creamy mushroom sauce and some other bits of sides as well, which you'll see. This is going to be my first of my food vlogs, so if you want to follow and if you want to see me do more, make sure that you do subscribe. So one thing I also want to mention as well is that I'm not a cook, so I'm gonna mess up a few times, but I've watched enough videos and I've watched enough tutorials to kind of figure my own way out and how to make these. There are probably better videos out there on YouTube, better than mine, but this is my own little take on it really. Alright, so I've got everything all ready, got my food prepped, got myself prepped. Let's head to the kitchen and start cooking. Okay guys, so what I've got here is a sirloin steak. It's got a bit of fat on there, which I love. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to season this to start off with. So I'm going to put salt, some pepper. You make sure that you put loads of salt and pepper. And you want to do the same on the other side as well. Get some nice chunks of pepper on there. Make sure it's all inside. Rub it off the plate. Make sure the sides have got it as well. And now it's time to fry this bad boy. The first thing that you need to do to cook the sirloin steak is you want to make sure that the pan is nice and steamy. So the way that I check it is I put my hand on top of it, make sure there's some heat on top of it, which there is, which means it's ready for some oil. And I'm using olive oil here. Swirl that around. When I put the steak in, you need to make sure that you put it away from yourself. And Gordon Ramsay told me this. Leave it on there for about a minute, and then you just twist it over after each minute. What we want is a nice medium rare. Look at that color already guys. And then again we just twist that around. A few garlics in there, and I'm going to add some thyme and some rosemary. I'm going to add a bit more oil, about 3 or 4 knobs of butter. Get some of this juicy sauce and just whack it on top. Smells absolutely to die for. And what you can also do as well is get some of these garlic cloves, rub them on top. What you can do is just put it on the side, make sure that's all getting cooked as well. And that's it, turn the heat off. One of the important parts is to make sure that you do leave it to rest. And when you do rest it, it cooks perfectly inside. Okay, so these are my ingredients for the creamy mushroom sauce. So first of all, you need the main thing, which is the mushroom. Now these are the chestnut mushrooms. They're about 4 or 5 pieces of chestnut mushrooms. They're cut thinly into little slices. And we've also got garlic. The smaller little pieces, there are about 6 to 7 pieces of garlic, thinly chopped. And then you've got about 1 or 1.5 of a garlic, which you also need. And then I've got a double cream here. I've got a full one box, so you only need about 1/4 to about a half. 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 medium chopped onion, 1 cube of chicken stock, parsley, 1/3 to about a cup of Parmesan cheese, 1 tablespoon of oil. You also need salt and pepper. I don't have it here, but those need to add flavouring. Swirl it around so it covers the whole pan. I've got my garlics here, and all I'm going to do is just slightly crush them, and I'm just going to put them in and watch these dance. Okay, and then I'm going to add the onions and give that a little twirl. When the onions soften, we then put the 1 tablespoon of butter. I love the smell of fried onions with a bit of garlic. So I'm now going to add the butter. So I've added the butter. I'm going to let that melt. Once that's melted, I'm going to take out the the chunks of garlic. Then I'm gonna add the star of the show, which is the mushrooms. And then we're just gonna let that jiggle in its own little fluids. I'm gonna saute this for about 10 to 15 minutes up until the mushrooms have developed flavor. I'm gonna add in the minced garlic. And I'm just gonna play around with them for a bit. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add 1 cup of chicken broth. The chicken broth, I've not made it myself, it's just store-bought. This smells amazing. All the flavors are coming together, mixing and bonding well. I'm gonna simmer this for about 10 minutes. And you just add salt and pepper as and when you need. Look at this, guys. So sizzling away and bubbling away. Looks amazing. I'm gonna let the flavors and all the mixtures all infuse together. And what I'm gonna add now is 1/3 of double cream. And then we're gonna give this a little twirl. Look at these colors. Doesn't food just make you happy if it turns out nice? If it turns out bad, then obviously no, it gives you. Guys, now I'm gonna add the Parmesan cheese. And then give that a mix. Cheese just makes everything better. Now we're gonna mix this and combine this together. What we want is sauce to thicken up and become like a creamy, cheesy kind of a texture. Less than a handful of parsley. And then guys, make sure that you are tasting to make sure salt and pepper is correct. Guys, check this out. Look at how gorgeous this looks. Look at it bubbling away. And this is the final product. Look how gloriously magnificent this looks. I also made a bit of creamy mash alongside some asparagus. Look at this ooziness. Lovely jolly. Okay guys, so now the moment of truth, okay? So I'm gonna give this a go and let's see how this tastes. So guys, this is amazing. Steak is really nice. Mushrooms, nice, saucy. What I want to mention as well, guys, is like I mentioned before, I'm not a chef. I don't do this professionally. I love my steaks. Like I said, I've watched and seen a lot of people doing it, and I just kind of picked it up. And I thought, you know what, let me try it. There's a lot of people who want to know how to make steaks. I know I did. So I thought, let me make this video. This is a little bit different than also what I do. I am going to do more videos, maybe do more sort of vlogs in terms of making things or cooking things that I like to eat. I'm going to gobble this up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got value from it. If you did, then make sure that you do like, subscribe and comment. And I'll see you on the next one.